Okay, I want to say hello again everybody, hi, welcome. I'm just doing some drawing here because I always work on my art. And while I'm doing this, I want to talk to you about self-value. Okay, in this video I want to say self-value is the topic, okay? Now, this topic is always brought up, a lot of the time where people talk about how other people don't value them or how other people don't acknowledge their being, their doing, their hard work, their efforts, their lives in general. They're just not acknowledged, maybe even by their own family members. You may feel that you've been totally ignored, or you've not had the love, the care, the treatment from anyone who's around you, family members growing up, or even now, whatever age you are. It doesn't matter what age you are. It may be friends, it may be even people at work, for your hard efforts that you put in at work, or from teachers who didn't show you much care when you for the efforts you put in, Your dues, your anything about you, you don't seem to have any quality or value in the eyes of others, you may feel, or at least it's lacking in some way. And you feel a little let down, because although people say we should believe in ourselves, you feel, it would be nice to be acknowledged, especially when maybe you may go out of your way to be caring towards other people. And what we do is off of our own back. It's the same as what they would do off their own back too. It's your own choice how you treat people, whether you help them or whether you even just speak to them with some kind words and give them praise, or just thank them now and again. And it comes into just politeness as well, But when you feel that you are less valued, now there's some stories, about people you hear all the time, young people, or even some people that fell into trouble at a certain age in their lives, and some people end up taking the wrong path in life, and some people end up as criminals, gangbangers, criminals, or violent people. And they want to say that it's because nobody cared about them. And nobody cared, they said, my mother, my father didn't care about me, nobody gives a damn, nobody was there for me, The system failed me, everything failed me, society failed me, nobody cared, and that's what they'll say. And because everybody failed you, or because everybody failed to show you any compassion, you become someone who doesn't care. And it's not only about not caring about them or in retaliation or feeling that you have to battle like that. It's also kind of a lack of care for the self. You don't care how you be. Nothing matters. You become a person of so much meaning inside of you, where you're a caring person, where you feel like you care as such. That you should be valued because you're a person of some kind of quality, right? You become from a good person, a good clean state, a clean slate, like a clean, piece of paper before you draw on it or anything, and it's like when you're born as a child, as a baby, and then you grow up and you have all kinds of things, interests and hobbies and stuff. But you seem to take the wrong path in life, and you seem to as you go through life, you become this lost, meaningless person, and you turn around and you say it's because the world doesn't value me. You say that people don't value you. Well, I think, and I'm going to say this here, that what about self-value? If you felt upset, or if you felt that you have any worth, whether it's being ignored or whatever, first of all, I don't think there's a necessity for you to even need people that just don't care to actually care, because if they just don't care, they don't. What are you going to do? You can't beg on your knees for it. Well, they ought to do this or ought to do that. No, it's if they don't, then they're those kind of people. So if you are someone of quality, if you are someone who has any quality to them, I would say focus on your quality, focus on your good side, focus on your passions, your abilities, and what really makes you that wonderful person you can be. This is a message I want to make in this video today, and I just want to say to you, okay, so You shouldn't feel bad if people don't value you. You must value yourself, I believe. It's what I believe, okay? You can say that's wrong if you like, but if you're going to feel down and negative and sad the whole time because people don't value you, what about self-value? You think that there's some value that needs to be paid, right? You're the one to do it for yourself. If someone's not going to help you, you're going to have to help yourself sometimes, right? It's a good feeling when you've either done something good for yourself, and it's a good feeling when you can actually learn to get by over the years in such a way that it becomes not only a habit, it becomes just your normal way of being, where you don't even have to try to value yourself anymore or look for the good in you. You just become calm and at peace with the self. Self-value is not like even an effort you need to even make, because there's nobody that can compare with you, and there are lots of people in the world that have their own problems. Heck, you may have even experienced some of the negative effects or the negative actions of other people too. So you'll see that there are people in this world who, are negative, maybe more negative than you in certain ways, but they don't value and they don't care, and they'll go out of their way even to not only ignore people but put people down because they feel so bad. They are what you should never become. They have become an absolute failure to themselves, a failure to everybody, and if you're negative, it's like a light bulb with no light shining in it. You will never light up the room. You'll never have any power in you, So the star shining in the sky, or the sun, let's say our sun, okay, it can't shine up the whole universe, but its light goes far, and it's warm and it's bright, and it is the power. The sun is the sun. The space around it is just darkness, apart from the stars, obviously. So I want to say here, value yourself. Don't become even a little tiny minute bit of what other people can become like if they become negative. Stay positive. Focus on the good, and not only will you have more chance of inspiring others or attracting some good to you for this quality that you are. If you dwell on things won't happen. You have to make something, and not worry about showing it or continue to worry, because then you become like you're more obsessed with people noticing you and valuing you, which is not that path we've got to take. Acknowledge the good, acknowledge the value that other people give you, and feel happy for it, because we should feel happy to be on this wonderful planet with other human beings, and we should all be more positive in ourselves and good. But the thing is, you've got to value yourself. You need to find, that peace in being content with your own value of the things you value. What do you value? What do you like to do? What is it that you enjoy? You've got to find that, So there's no reason to be joining a gang or becoming a violent person or just being filled with hate every day. Just value yourself. Self-value is not hard. It's a truth. You are actually here, and the reason that you feel bad and feel sad when you look out into this world is because you are like any human being. You have emotion in you, and you see that there's a lot of things around you that upset you, and you don't like negativity. You want what's good, but sadly you won't find it everywhere. The sun can't look everywhere and say, "Oh, I wish space was as bright as me." No, the sun is bright of itself, and it is what it is. And every one thing has its value. Every tree in the forest is different. Every animal of that species of animal, each one is an individual. Okay? Every step you've taken, if you look back at your footsteps on the journey of life, along a beach or wherever you've been walking, every day that's passed, it won't come back again. You're better to value yourself and save time than worry about other people valuing you and wasting your time dwelling on that fact. Take care of yourself now, and thank you for watching. I'm going to get back to my art. It's always good to be creative and positive.